Pete Hegseth, the Army veteran turned Fox News fixture, has been nominated as Secretary of Defense. Is he the bold outsider we need to whip the Pentagon into shape, or a partisan grenade about to blow up national security? Let's dive into this debate, starting with the case for his nomination.
Who better to lead the world's most powerful military than a guy who's seen combat and knows how to nail a Fox News soundbite? Sure, he's never run a massive bureaucracy, but he's run towards gunfire. And isn't that the real qualification here? Forget about experience. We like our leaders brave and preferably photogenic. Hegseth is a staunch advocate for veterans, which is great. But if you're worried he's more talk than action, don't be. He's been fighting to reform the VA for years. Hegseth believes in American exceptionalism. Hard. Like break allies' hearts to prove our point hard. He's ready to take on China, Russia, and probably Canada if they step out of line. Subtle diplomacy? Not his vibe. But if you want someone to shake up the Pentagon like a snow globe, Pete's your guy. Hegseth's a true outsider, which is code for he has no idea how the Pentagon works. And maybe that's fine. Why let technical details get in the way of big ideas? Plus, his TV experience means he'll explain our next invasion in a way even Grandma will understand.
Now let's take a look at the case against Pete.
Sure, Pete served in Iraq and Afghanistan, but commanding a few units is slightly different from running the Department of Defense. Let's not forget, this is a guy who's never had to handle a $700 billion budget, negotiate arms treaties, or, be responsible for the entire U.S. military. But hey, maybe he can wing it. After all, how hard can global strategy be? Critics worry Hegseth might be a bit too attached to his political tribe, and by a bit, we mean he's practically the mascot. His years on Fox News have made him a household name, but also the embodiment of polarizing figure. Hegseth has a habit of saying things that make headlines, and not in a good way. His past comments on Islam, immigration, and war suggest he'd rather bring a flamethrower to a delicate conversation than, say, a thoughtful argument. Sure, he's passionate, but passion won't stop him from offending allies. Being an outsider might sound refreshing until you realize how much Pete doesn't know about defense policy. The Pentagon isn't exactly the kind of place where you can fake it till you make it. Critics worry he'd spend more time trying to figure out what's going on than actually leading. But hey, at least he'd look good doing it.